Last Friday, I made a video stating that I thought there was a 30% chance that something crazy happens that would affect interest rates in an unpredictable way. That weekend, violence erupted between Israel and Palestine, and this week rates have started moving down. I've got no statements to make about the events themselves, but it's important to know why they matter for interest rates in the wider economy. Why is it that somebody does something crazy in the Middle East and monthly payments in the US go down? The world's economies, at least in the developed world, are totally interconnected. An economic or political butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing and the price of tires goes up in Cincinnati. Mortgage rates are influenced by myriad factors. The Fed and inflation are a couple, but there's something else that influences mortgage rates: uncertainty. If you got $1 million and you're sure everything's gonna be fine, you're gonna take risks. Start a business, buy Apple stock. Shoot, you could double your money in no time. You might get a 20% return on that investment in your first year. But what if your confidence starts to waver? What if you're not so sure things are gonna be just fine? You'll be less likely to take a risk. Yeah, so hypothetically, you could get a 20% return on a given stock, but you could just as easily lose 20% on that stock. Here's where mortgage-backed securities come in. You're not gonna get 20%, there's just no way, but you could lock in a 5 or 6% return with very little risk. If the stock market loses 40% of its value, you'd have put yourself in a position to brag about your suddenly sexy 5% up portfolio. What's going on in the Middle East is troubling in itself, but it's got the hallmarks of a spark that could ignite a tinderbox of global tension. If things continue to escalate, it's not unreasonable to expect that folks will start to pull their money out of riskier investments, creating a demand for safe investments. And as the demand for safe investments goes up, the acceptable rate of return goes down. Anything positive looked like a massive win during COVID. That's why rates dropped leading into it. We appear to be heading into another time of tremendous uncertainty, and these things can happen fast.